So ghost points on the body. The ghost points on the body is psychological points, but to really understand them, you gotta look at like how we use them with the sword. So when you're holding a sword, your mind is a sword, right? And the heart is a sword. And so the person is expressing their heart and their mind, their mental and their, all their skill through the sword. And the shen is what the sword is wielding. So the shen is what gets disturbed when the ghost points get disturbed. So if the shen is disturbed, the ghost points put them back into place because you use them to fix. But if the ghost points are off, they destroy the psychological, the shen. So the shen hits the fan basically. So the points are like here, here, under the tongue. So it's under the tongue this way. You look like right here, up along here, and right here, and here on the thumb, and on the wrist like this, and then like where the ankle is, like right at the back of the ankle, basically like where we would slice. So now we're looking at, okay, the guy wants to kill us, we're gonna cut him. So the person's mad, they draw their sword, that's their shen, they're wielding their shen at us, right? And then we just go like, wow. And what if you get cut under your tongue, or you get cut this way, up under your tongue, so the blade actually pierces underneath the chin and goes up here. Or I just slice you right here, right across, wow. And you go, and you look at your hand, right? So you can imagine somebody getting cut like that and then looking at their hand. Right up under the nose like this. If I go straight up under or go whap, and his nose flaps. Like he goes, and he realized like his nose just shifted back into place or flapped back down. Or I catch him right up underneath here and pierce a little bit into the brain, or just cut it like that where he feels it and he can feel the flesh shift and there's blood on his hand. Or I cut him right here and his arm hangs like this, and his sword drops out of his hand and he realizes like I can't lift my hand anymore. Or I cut him right here and blood starts to come out and he's thinking I can't hold the sword, right? Can't hold my shen, cannot hold my heart energy. So they lose it basically. So in a fight, you lose all willingness to fight, or all the fight in your body goes, and it's completely gone. Usually it's like, oh, time out, I'm sorry, it's over, I give up already. I can't even think to hurt you now. I'm only concerned about myself now. So they freak out. So cutting the Achilles tendon is the same. It's gonna completely end the fight because the person don't have any fight left. And so they're called ghost points, or in acupuncture they're called ghosts or mania points, or points that you treat people who lost their mind, their shen is scattered. And so you can also use it to bring that back, bring the shen together, get his shen together. But you can also use it to scatter, or the shen hit the fan, make the shen hit the fan. So it's easier to see it when you're doing it from a swordsman point of view, like what it's actually doing, because physically you can't fight after you get cut in those places. You can't even turn your head because it's gonna shift things that aren't supposed to be shifting, and you can't fight when you're cut here, or I cut his thumb off, or I cut his arm. You can't fight without a thumb, and you can't fight with your wrist cut, and you can't fight with your arm hanging. So it's crippling, immediately crippling psychologically, spiritually, and